Hello my friends, welcome back to Frogboy X1 Gaming. I'm Andrew and today we're going to be checking out the Crew Motorfest running on the 5060. Today we have this set at ultra settings. We are going to be able to look at 1080p ultra settings with HDR enabled and set up. So let's go ahead and jump on into the game and see how this bad boy is going to perform for us. Looks like we maybe are going to be able to hold a nice 60. I did do a benchmark and it seemed to be holding up pretty well. Wow. Alright, we are in my GT. GT40. The old beautiful one. Boom, boom. Yeah, this car is badass. I freaking love this car. Oof. And we are on a controller. We're using a Nikon Revolution X Unlimited. Still working on getting that review ready for you guys, so you can have a proper analysis of this incredible controller. It is really good. Like, you honestly don't need to wait for my review for it. You could just pick it up now and be super happy. Hall effect joystick, Hall effect trigger, nice clicky buttons, robust, beautiful grips. Whoa! Thought that car was going to be invisible. Wow, this looks absolutely insanely good. Man, could you imagine going back to the days of 1080p and having games look this damn good on 1080p, dude? Holy crap. This much detail. I mean, you are kind of missing. I mean, I think it's kind of negligible what you'd be getting and what you're not getting with the ultra settings. To me, it just kind of makes all of that stuff there look a little bit more pixelated with the ultra settings. Look how flat that runs, man. That's perfect. Look at this. It's only 45% of this GPU being used to take this down. I mean, you might actually be able to run this at significantly higher resolution, like 1440p, and be 100% good. But this game has a 60 FPS lock, so that's the only thing. I don't even think my other GPUs run at a full max 100% on this, even maxed out. That was the reason why I maxed the thing out, because it was like, dude, it wasn't even hitting 100%. Like, they say that Ubisoft games are poorly optimized, and I'm just like, dang, dude, this is just blowing the doors off a 1080p GPU, no problem, no sweat. This GPU is not even working right now. It's taking a nap. 45 degrees. 45C. You'd think the CPU would be working much harder, but even that, it's just a cakewalk. Ooh. Bathed in beautiful sun. Oh man, I thought we were going somewhere else, but apparently not, so we'll just keep driving.
Hello, driver. Always at your disposal.
Oh boy. I like doing like these types of drives. This is a beautiful freaking game, man. Especially when you got the HDR set up pretty nicely. On this monitor, it looks incredible. Even at 1080p. 1080p. It's really easy to like 1080p when you wake up in the morning and you ain't looked at no 4Ks or 1440p's. It's easier to appreciate 1080p. It's significantly easier. Especially on freaking an HDR OLED, man. Oh my gosh. I swear, man, if we would have just got OLED or HDR and OLED in the 1080p days, man, could you imagine how much better our freaking games would have looked? Well, you don't have to imagine no more. If you have an Nvidia GPU, you can check out RTX HDR, so you can bring HDR to those games, even at 1080p. So yeah, you could essentially see what you would have been missing out on. And I think HDR has always made a bigger difference than freaking just 4K. Like, look at that freaking sunset, man. That is so awesomely beautiful. HDR is usually really, really good in the nighttime for sure. What a freaking smooth experience this game is. Wow. Just a zoom in. gosh, this is so smooth, guys. Talking more about the controller. I mean, like, the game is smooth, but yeah, the controller even, man. You can just maintain a nice little cruise speed because of these Hall effects. Kick it off again. This freaking controller makes me feel like I'm driving on a wheel setup, man. This is great. There's no DLSS or anything on this game, man. You just run this bad boy at native. This is pretty well optimized. Dang, this freaking controller's so nice, guys. The way it feels in your hand, man, is just so incredible. Ooh. There's a wee bit slide. We want to get back on the highway so we can do a little night driving. Some issues there. What the heck? So the GPU starts climbing a little higher to output the nighttime. It like outputs daytime, no problem. Start getting into nighttime, man, and this thing is gonna start cranking up, isn't it? Sheesh. friends. So I want to know in this video what you guys think of 1080p ultra settings. Does this really look as bad as everybody tries to pretend it does, or is it just good enough for you to be able to actually enjoy and get immersed in a game like I am right now? Obviously this recording has just went significantly longer than I wanted it to. This was just supposed to be a simple little test, but you know, I get in here and I just get so immersed in driving around in this car, and I just wanted to freaking, because I don't load in that often to this game, and so when I am in here I just want to be in here, and this looks absolutely incredible to me, friends. I don't understand why everybody tries to hate on something that could potentially make other people that don't have the money to freaking buy 4K and do all that stuff happy. There's no reason for me to crap on this experience. It's fully entertaining me right now. No reason at all for me to do that. This is absolutely incredible. Man. Okay, yeah, so let me know. Let me know in the comment section, my friends. Let me know how you're feeling about this one.